Remember, God builds purpose in seasons, not moments. His timing is perfect, even when it feels delayed. Hey family, welcome back to If Only One Overcomes. I'm Katie Lee, and I'm so grateful you're here walking this journey of faith and healing with me. Last week we talked about from testing to testimony, how to share what God has done, and how your story carries the power to help others. But today, we're taking it one step further. Once you found your voice and shared your story, how do you walk boldly in the purpose God has called you to? This episode is all about trusting the path He's prepared for you, even when it doesn't look clear, even when fear whispers you're not ready, you can still move forward because God already went before you. So let's go ahead and get an understanding of purpose and calling. Your purpose is connected to your process. Every step, setback, and season you walk through has prepared you for this moment. Nothing was wasted. God uses even your pain to position you for purpose. Ephesians 2:10 reminds us, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." Before you ever faced a challenge, God had already written your assignment. He knew what would shape your heart for the work He called you to do. You see, purpose requires courage. When God calls you, it won't always feel convenient or comfortable, but it will always be worth it. Joshua 1:9 says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Walking boldly in purpose means trusting God even when you don't have all the details. Obedience doesn't require clarity. It requires faith. We have to overcome doubt and delay. It's easy to think, maybe I missed my chance, or maybe it's too late, but God's timing is never off. You haven't missed your moment. You're walking into it. When we walk by faith, we're not waiting for perfect timing. We're walking in divine timing. So let's go ahead and look at 5 ways on how to walk boldly in your purpose. 1. Stay anchored in prayer. Purpose begins and stays rooted in prayer. Ask God daily for direction and listen for His guidance. When you move with Him, you'll never move in the wrong direction. 2. Keep your eyes on the mission, not the matrix. Purpose isn't about how fast you grow or how many people applaud. It's about obedience. Stay faithful in the small things, and God will multiply the impact. 3. Let go of comparison. Don't measure your walk against someone else's timeline. What God is doing in your life is unique. Comparison will always cloud your clarity. 4. Move even when you feel unqualified. Bold faith isn't the absence of fear. It's the decision to move despite it. God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies those He calls. 5. Trust God's pacing. You might feel like progress is slow, but even slow obedience is still obedience. Remember, God builds purpose in seasons, not moments. His timing is perfect, even when it feels delayed. Listen, overcomers. Your purpose isn't something you chase, it's something you walk in. God has already equipped you with everything you need. You don't need to have every answer. You just need a willing heart. Every step of faith strengthens your confidence in who God called you to be. And when you walk boldly in your purpose, you become living proof of His faithfulness. So this week, I want you to pray this simple prayer. God, show me the next step in the path you prepared for me, and give me the courage to take it. Then take one small step forward. It could be starting the project, forgiving someone, or simply saying yes to what God's been nudging you to do. Walk in faith and know that bold obedience leads to beautiful outcomes. Well, overcomers, we are at the end. If this episode encouraged you, share it with someone who needs the reminder that God's purpose is still alive in them. Subscribe so you never miss an episode. Leave a review. It helps more overcomers find this community. And follow me on Instagram at If Only One Overcomes for daily encouragement and prayers. Your purpose matters, your walk matters, and every step you take in faith is leading you close to destiny. Next week, we'll keep building on this journey. When the path feels unclear, trusting God in seasons of transition. We'll talk about what to do when you're walking in obedience but can't see what's next, and how to keep trusting God's direction even in the in-between. Until then, remember, you are not alone, you are not forgotten, you are an overcomer. And your life is too important because God has a plan and a purpose for your life. Until the next episode, God bless.